Today we're going to jump right in, and where we have started practices in a posture of laying down, and we've started postures in a seated stance. Today we're going to just start standing and move. What does that mean? Imagine yourself in an oversized sweatshirt. Do you remember being a kid and just like flopping around? Well, let's do that together. So standing with your feet about hips distance apart, bring your arms out to the side and just begin to swing from side to side. Swaying, swinging, starting off at a slower pace and increasing this pace. And with it, you're going to do a falling out breath. You're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And it's going to sound like this. And just keep moving to that pace or even faster. Just bringing movement and breath in and through your body in rapid movement. And so standing, feet hips distance apart or further, moving your body from side to side, moving breath through your body, swaying and swinging from side to side with your breath. Moving and breathing and notice sensation. And as you're swinging from side to side, you can increase that pace. Just bring it to the edge of what you can do. Increase that swinging from side to side. Perhaps bring your legs and your whole body into it, whatever that looks like for you. And take a couple more breath cycles as you're doing this. A few more times. Then you're going to shift. You're going to come into some stillness and you're going to go out and in and out and in with your arms, extending your arms to as far as they'll go out to the sides and then swinging them back in. And again, breathing, falling out breath and swinging your arms out and crossing midline and bringing them back in. Going back and forth, back and forth. Couple more times. Here's the point of movement, of moving breath quickly, of moving your body, of just jumping right in and moving. And now instead of swinging from side to side and going out and in, I want you to go up and down. So inhale, swing those arms up. And then exhale, release those arms to swing down. Perhaps your whole body swings down into a squat. Wherever your lower body brings you, swinging up and reaching up towards the ceiling, and then exhaling, swinging down. And just move. Moving your body, moving your breath. Couple more times, swinging up and swinging down. Then, next stance we're going to take, bring your legs a little further apart and bring your hips to your heels and put your hands down in front of you into a squat. And you're going to go squat to forward fold. So inhale and exhale. Inhale down into a squat and exhale into a forward fold. Just moving lower body. Moving your body, creating a pace, fast pace, a faster pace, doing what you can do as you can do it. The point here is to be moving. Next forward fold, you're in, bringing your body back up into a stance of standing. And breathe. Big breath in through the nose, falling out breath. And just begin to shake your body, shake your hands. Imagine you've been washing dishes, whatever you've been doing, washing your hands, and you're just going to shake that water off. Shaking your fingers, shaking your thumb, shaking your hands, your wrists, your forearms, at your elbows, your shoulders. Just bring your body shaking. Just let your body shake, jumping up and down. Just bringing that movement into your physical body, connecting with your nervous system here, and breath again. Breathing in through the nose, falling out breath through the mouth. And just bring a lot of movement to your body. Shake out right leg, shake out left leg, right arm, left arm, neck and head. And then when it feels complete for you, slowly bring your body back into a stillness, into standing. Take a moment here. Keep your feet a little further than hips distance apart. Roll your shoulders down your back. Open up your arms. Palms are facing forward. Make them nice and wide. Lift through the top of your head. Take a falling out breath here, arriving at mountain pose, Tadasana, standing in space. Breathe in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Take a moment to notice sensation, right? Take a moment to, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, notice sensation in your body. Perhaps there's a lack of sensation that gets to be here too. Just breathe and notice. And from this place, staying, standing, just begin to move neck and head. Perhaps you move it in a circle, going in one direction and then pausing in the other, or you bring chin to shoulder or ear to shoulder. Notice that stretch alongside your neck, and then go to the other shoulder, bringing movement to neck, head, shoulders, and bringing shoulders into this movement and doing circles with your shoulders, going forward and around or backward and around, bringing them up to your ears and holding breath and holding that posture. And then exhale, release the breath and release your shoulders. You can also bring the palms of your hands to your shoulders and let your elbows be the guide for big circles here. If you want even bigger circles and movement, extend your arms back out to the sides and do some big circles with your arms going in one direction and then in the other. Just bringing movement into your body. Place the palms of your hands on your hips and begin to do big circles with your torso, with your whole body here, going into the left and to the right, going in both directions, making huge circles. You can bring your stance even wider to support the movement. But here you're just bringing movement into your body. There's no just about it. Move your body and move your breath. If you don't want your hands on your hips, you can keep your arms extended and just moving your torso, moving your upper body, your hips, your legs, big circles here. Big circles. And then from this place, just even begin to do some marching in step, marching in place. Just moving those legs, those arms, pumping your arms back and forth, lifting those knees to your chest, moving and breathing. And again, come back to stance, to standing, to stillness. Take a big breath in through your nose and a falling out breath through your mouth. Maybe take a couple of them. Bring your stance, your feet a little wider than hips distance apart. Roll your shoulders down your back body. Extend your arms out to the sides, palms facing forward. Lift up through the top of your head. Take a longer breath here. Again, notice sensation. What's happening now in your body? Is your heart racing? Is your blood flowing? Is your breath going? Just notice sensation here. For some people, it's easier to notice sensation with movement, right? Get the movement going, get the breath going, then you feel that sensation in your body. Some people acclimate more to a stillness meditative practice, while others need to move to get out of their head. Whatever way works for you. and play around with both. I'm a very still meditative person, and yet I was really beautifully surprised when I took a more active an active practice, and it did leave my body in a very different space, and I loved it. And so play around with both. Today we're moving and we're breathing, and we're going to be touching what we call edge and learning about our edges in our bodies, physically, emotionally, energetically, mentally. So right now, just standing in this stance of your feet a little wider than hips distance apart, shoulders rolled down your back, arms out to the side, palms facing forward, lifting through the top of your head, taking a falling out breath. Notice yourself in space. What's happening now? What sensation or lack of sensation are you experiencing in your body? Breathe and notice. Okay. Roll those shoulders down your back. Again, your arms are extended, your palms are facing forward. Inhale, arms come up, palms meet overhead. Lift and lengthen, reach those fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, keeping arms extended, bring your arms back down to the side. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms come up, palms meet overhead. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, arms come back down to the sides. Last time. Inhale, arms come up, palms meet overhead. Exhale, bring your arms back down to the sides. Fabulous. Fabulous. This time we're going to do it again. Inhale, arms come up, palms meet overhead. Interlace your fingers, release index fingers, and just begin to tick-tock back and forth from side to side. Stance can be a little wider if you need to. And again, always take into account your range of motion. There's no doing this right or doing it wrong. It's acquainting yourself with yourself as you are and how you are as you're inhabiting your body. And so absolutely make adjustments to the verbal cues you're hearing. It's your body. This is your time. This is your experience. Keeping those arms up, lift those fingertips up, stretching your arms out to each side. Come back to center, leave your arms up. Take a big breath, inhale. Exhale over to the right. Find the edge here. What do I mean by that? That stretch that's not too much and not too little, but just enough. Just enough where you feel perhaps along your left side body. It's okay if your body shakes a little. Just notice that place of edge. You reach, reaching towards that place where the wall and the ceiling meet, lifting and lengthening, and hold. Hold it here. Inhale, back up to center. Leave your arms up. Leave your arms up. Exhale, back down to the right. Again, finding that edge. Hold it. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, release your arms out to the side, shake them out, catch your breath. Gonna do it again over to the left. Roll your shoulders down your back, extend your arms out to the sides, palms facing forward. Inhale, arms come up, palms meet overhead. Interlace those fingers, release the index finger, and head over to the left, reaching up, stretching your body. Reaching for that place where the wall and the ceiling meet. Again, find edge here. Notice on this side what's different, what feels similar. Feel that place where it's not too much, not too little, but that stretch is just enough. Notice the stretch along your right side body, down your leg perhaps. Allow awareness for where you feel the sensation and just make note of it. Inhale, back up to center. Continue reaching those arms up. Keep those arms up. Then exhale, back down to the left. And again, find that edge. Find that place where that stretch feels just so good in your body and you're engaging with the sensation of it. Inhale, back up to center, lift and lengthen, hold, and then exhale. Bring your arms back down to the sides. Shake them out if you want. We're going to practice this exercise a little bit more to help you catch the idea of edge. If you haven't already, I did pre-record the 1 hour space, and that we're going to talk more about it there. But let's enjoy this practice here and now. Shake that body out, those arms, roll those shoulders down your back, extend those arms out to the sides, palms facing forward. Inhale, arms come up, palms meet overhead. Interlace those fingers, release index finger, and head over to the right. Find the edge, that stretch. Your body's warming up, so it might be a little bit further or not. Just find that place where breath and body meet, and it's not too much and it's not too little. But in the next moment, you're going to go past edge. And here, it's definitely okay if your body shakes. Just let it shake, but go beyond your edge. Stretch yourself past what you feel your edge is, and notice that in your body. Notice where edge is, and then go stretch just a little bit beyond it, maybe even a little bit more than a little bit beyond it as you reach over to the right. Inhale, back up to center. Hold your arms up, fingertips reaching for the ceiling. And then exhale, back to the right. Again, going past edge. Notice what's happening in your body when you go past your edge. Inhale. Back up to center, lift and lengthen through those fingertips, and exhale, arms come back down to the sides. Take a breath here, shake out your arms here, and do this a couple more times. Roll those shoulders down your back, extend your arms out to the sides. Inhale, lift those arms up, palms meet overhead, interlace those fingers, release index finger. We're going to head back to the right. I know you thought we were going to go to the left, but we're headed back to the right. Find edge. Where's your edge here in your body on this right side? And now I want you to do less. Do less than edge. Notice that in your body. Take a moment here. What does it feel like to be stretching and still moving your body, but not pushing that edge? Not even maybe being in that edge, but doing less, doing just a little bit less than that edge. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, back to the right, doing less than edge. Fabulous. Inhale, back up to center, lift and lengthen, fingertips reaching for the ceiling, and exhale. Arms come back down to the sides, shake them out, give yourself a moment, give yourself a breath. Do what you need to do for your body. Recreate the stance in your feet. Notice your legs. Roll those shoulders down your back, lift through the top of your head, extend your arms out to the sides, palms nice and wide and open. Inhale, arms come up, palms meet overhead, interlace those fingers, release index finger, and this time head over to the left. Find edge. Go past your edge. Bring your body into a stretch that feels too much. Again, being careful with your body, not causing harm, but just bringing your body to a stretch that passes your edge. It's okay if your body shakes. And hold. Notice what happens to breath when you're pushing yourself past your edge in the stretch. Inhale, back up to center. Keep your arms extended up, fingertips reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, back to the left, back beyond edge. Engage with that stretch. Engage with this moment, this sensation here and now. Inhale, arms come up, lift and lengthen. Exhale, arms down to the side. Shake them out. Give yourself a moment. Roll those shoulders down your back. Extend the arms out to the sides. Inhale, arms come up, palms meet overhead. Interlace those fingers, release index finger, head over to the left, find edge. And this time, do less. Do less than where your edge is. Giving yourself permission to take a stretch that isn't bringing you to the brink of your edge. Notice that in your body, experience that sensation, and breathe. Breathe here. Notice body from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, from the tips of your fingers to the bottom of your feet. Just notice sensation here as you stretch. Inhale, arms come back up. Keep them up, lift and lengthen, fingertips reaching for the ceiling. And then exhale back to the left, finding edge and then doing less than edge. Notice this space here. Last bit of this exercise. Inhale, arms come up, lift them, lengthen them, fingertips reach for the ceiling. Exhale, big exhale, arms come back down to the sides. Big falling out breath here, shake off your body. Take a moment then in stillness. Take a moment in stillness. Breathe in, breathe out, reflect back on this journey of movement and edge. Really feel the soles of your feet underneath you and the ground underneath the soles of your feet. Lengthen through your legs, roll your shoulders down your back, open those arms up, palms are facing forward, lift through the top of your head. Take a falling out breath here. Breathe in and breathe out. Give yourself a moment. Going to make our way down to stance of laying down. I'm going to verbally cue you there. You can just go there, roll your shoulders down your back. Your arms are extended already. Inhale, arms come up, palms meet overhead. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half arch, hands to your shins, flat back, lift that heart and that gaze. Lift your heart up. Notice that stance in your body. Exhale back into a forward fold. Plant your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Bring your knees down to the floor into tabletop, hips to heels, chest to thighs, forehead to the floor. And then roll up and sit on your heels. Bring your hips down to the floor, sweep your legs out in front of you. Maybe you need to scooch down on your mat a little bit because you're going to extend your arms straight out in front of you and lower your back down to the mat. Or perhaps you just lay down, whichever way you want to go. Just bring your body to a posture of laying down on your back, on the ground. Big falling out breath when you arrive there. Big falling out breath when you arrive there. Just notice. Notice this journey you took today. This journey of movement and edge and sensation. And notice what stands out to you here. Just letting your body be here in this space now. Reflecting back on these moments that we've shared together this morning. What did you learn about sensation? What did you acknowledge? What did you feel? What did it feel like for breath to move in and through your body at a more rapid pace? What did it feel like to find the edge? to go further than your edge. Where do you do that in real life? To acknowledge less than edge and give yourself permission. Where do you do that in real life? And breathe and notice. And just take a few moments with this breath, this space, this sensation. There's nothing to do, nothing to fix, change, or alter, but just being present here and now as you can be, how you can be. Notice any place in your body where you're gripping, maybe your jaw, your buttocks, someplace along the physical reality of your body you're holding tight to. Maybe you're in your emotions, you're holding something tight, or your thoughts. It gets to be okay. It's what's happening now. But notice that and make the invitation to even release that grip even 1 or 2% more. Maybe you take a falling out breath. Maybe you move your lower jaw from left to right, situate your body a little differently, laying down, being present with yourself as you are and how you are in this moment, acknowledging sensation, the lack of sensation, letting breath have its own natural rhythm. In the next couple cycles of inhale and exhale, begin to make your inhale longer and your exhale even longer still. Lengthening your breath, noticing that in your body. And then bringing some gentle movement into your body. Perhaps it's a chin going to shoulder, across heart center, going to your other shoulder. It's pointing and flexing your feet, or opening and closing the palms of your hands and doing some circles with wrists or ankles, wiggling fingers or toes. Just begin to bring some gentle movement back into your body. When you're ready, turn to your right side unless you're pregnant, then turn to your left. And just lay there on your side for a few breath cycles. And then bringing your body into a seated stance, maintaining a meditative place, whether you keep your eyes closed or you leave them open with a soft gaze. Bring the palms of your hands to your knees. So if you want your palms lifted up towards the ceiling, bring the backs of your hands to your knees. Roll those shoulders down your back, lift through the top of your head. Take a breath here. And again, just inviting sensation. Inviting reflection. Being present to yourself as you are and how you are. In this moment, in this space. Breathe in and breathe out. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me this morning. Whenever you're doing this practice as a recording, it's such a privilege to get to share this space with you. The light in me honors, recognizes, and cherishes the dignity and light of your life. Have a good day.